Morning students. Today we are going to discuss the Lewis structures. Now the Lewis structures helps a lot in order to explain the formation of a chemical compounds and the properties related to it. Now, for drawing the Lewis structures, we have to follow certain rules. The first rule is that whenever we have to draw a Lewis structure of a compound, first of all, we will just count the total number of valence electrons available in that molecule. Now, that is possible just by counting the number of valence electrons of each atom which is involved in the molecule for the bond formation, right? The second step will be that if it is a cation, we have to just subtract the number of the electrons equal to the unit of the positive charge that is present over the molecule from the total number of valence electrons. And if it is an anion, in that case, we will just subtract or we will just add the number of the electron which will be equal to the number of the unit negative charge on that species, right, by adding it to the total number of valence electrons, right. The third is that which atom should be placed where while drawing the Lewis structures. So the least electronegative element, for a general rule we have the least electronegative element is present at the center surrounded by the electronegative elements. But but if we have hydrogen and fluorine, they will be always placed at the terminals. Now the uh, after just counting the number of the electrons, total number of electrons, balancing with the charges, and then writing the elements on the orienting the elements on a plane, right? The next step will be just to distribute a shared pair of electron or to show the bond between the different atoms involved in the molecule. And at the last we are going to balance we are just going to fulfill the total number of the valence electrons on all the atoms, adjusting the shared pair of electron and the lone pair of electron. Now student, at first I will just whatever I've said now, I'm just going to pen down on the note it down on the board. So just look it carefully and try to understand. And after that, we are going to draw the Lewis structure. So the Lewis structure, the rules which are to be followed is the first is to count the total number of this is the rules for drawing Lewis structures. Right? The total number of valence electrons in a molecule calculated. Right? Then the second is okay. Now, if we want, let us first write the rule only. Total number of valence electron in the molecule is being calculated. Then number of electron, or we can is added to total electrons equal to unit of negative charge on anion and for cation equal number of electron subtracted from total number of electrons right? For cation, equal number of electrons subtracted from a total number of electrons, or just for cation, number of electrons subtracted from total number of electron, which will be equal to magnitude of positive charge, right? So the number of electron which will be added to total electron will be equal to the unit of the negative charge on the anion. How many unit of negative charge is present? And if it is a cation, that time the number of electron which will be subtracted from the total number of electron will be equal to the magnitude of the unit of the positive charges, right? Now the third is that the least electronegative the least electronegative element, right, or atom of an element is placed at the center, right? Exception is that hydrogen and fluorine always placed at terminal. And the fourth is that the shared, we can say, the shared pair of electron and the lone pair of electron is fulfilled through octet rule, right? The shared pair of electron and the lone pair of electron is fulfilled through the octet rule. The last line is not visible, so I'm just getting it noted at the top. That is a shared pair of electron and the lone pair of electron on each atom is fulfilled through octet rule, right? The octet rule is followed then just to get the all the electrons, we can say all the atoms octet to be completed, right? So it is to be followed. Now next we are going to just follow this rule while drawing the Lewis structures, right, of certain molecules and ions. Now students, we will draw the structure of a neutral molecule, then we will draw for the cation and the anion. So I am taking a neutral molecule here, carbon dioxide, CO2. So students, here first step is we will write down the total number of valence electrons, right, in this molecule. You know that carbon, right, it is atomic number is 6, so it will have the valence electron to be 4 electrons. Similarly, oxygen atom has got how many electron, what is the atomic number of oxygen? It is 8, so its valence shell configuration is 6 outermost shell, right? So that means we are going to add here, for one oxygen atom we have got 6 electrons, so for carbon we have 4, and for oxygen 1 on each oxygen, so we have 2 oxygen atoms. So total we are having how many students? It is 16 electrons. So we have to just accommodate the 16 electrons around this carbon dioxide, right? So next comes that among the two, this was to find out the total number of valence electron. Next we will select that which element is is least electronegative. So here we can see that here we don't have hydrogen and chlorine, so here it is the least electronegative element is what? It is carbon, right? So now we will just draw the structure. Students, you have will write here carbon, and this is oxygen, and we have got one more oxygen. This is here, right? Now the next step is, third step was that here there is no cation, no anion. So with just neutral molecules, we have to distribute only 16 electrons. Second was that to find out the electronegative element least, so it is carbon here. Now we will just get one shared electron pair between the two atoms so that a bond is being formed. Now how many electrons are given away? 4 electrons are being used up. So remaining we will just put in this way. So this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Right? So we have distributed the 16 electrons. Now students, we will just find out that whether the octet of each atom is being fulfilled or not. So first you see oxygen, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the octet of this oxygen is completed. Similarly, you will find out the octet of this oxygen is also completed. But what about the carbon atom? You will see that here only 1, 2, 3, 4. Its octet is not being completed. So we have to just again refine or just rearrange the electron pair around these elements. So I'm just going to remove, and I will just get this electron pair here, which indicates that between carbon and oxygen we are having how many bonds? 2 bonds are there. So what is right here on this side? Now on the other side, similarly, I will again rub this. You can rub any of the 3 electron pairs and get it shifted as a bond pair in between. Now just check what about the oxygen here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The octet has been complete. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octet has been complete. And here this is 4, 4, and this is 8. So overall the octet of each element is complete by just distributing the 16 electrons around carbon and 2 oxygen atom, right? You can leave the structure here also in this way, or if you want you can just show the octet completed just by drawing the circle, right? This is the molecule of CO2, or you can simply write it at in this way also. This is there. Now what you will find here, overall how many bond pairs are there? This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Total number of bond pair is how many? It is 4 bond pair. Now how many number of lone pair is there? Which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have got overall 4 bond pair and 4 lone pair, right, to draw the Lewis structure. Friends, we will draw the Lewis structure of an anion, that is NO2 negative here. For that, we will first write down the number of the total number of the valence electrons available in this species, right? So the total number of valence electron is Nitrogen atomic number is 7. So here from here we will have 5 from the nitrogen. Oxygen it is 6 into 2. So overall we are having here 17. Right now, since it is an anion, so one electron is to be added. Right after that, the number of electrons will be equal to 17 plus 1, that is equal to 18. So students, you are going to just distribute the 18 electrons between these three atoms while drawing the Lewis structure. Now here the electronegative element, the least electronegative element here, element is nitrogen. Right now you will draw the structure. You will just get the nitrogen at the center and get the oxygen around it. Right, so first you will show the bond, single bond by the 4 electrons. You hold these 2 atoms with the nitrogen, so 4, then remaining 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. This is 17 and 18. Now if you will see that the octet of the 2 oxygen atom are being complete, but the octet of the nitrogen is not being complete. Right here only we have 6 electrons. So what you will do, you can either shift this lone pair of oxygen here to form a bond with the nitrogen or of this oxygen atom. Right. So we are just going to get shifted it here. Now you will see that the octet of the oxygen atom is complete 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here also 5, 6, 7, 8, and here it is also the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the 3 atoms have completed their octet. Right. So you can either simply leave it as it is, or you can draw the circles just to show the formation, indicate the octet is being complete. And don't forget to put this minus sign within the square bracket because it is a anion. Okay, now this can be represented as, or you can write it as nitrogen. This is double bond oxygen having a lone pair on nitrogen atom. It is in this way. Right, this structure can also be represented as oxygen, single bond, nitrogen, double bond oxygen. Here I am putting in this way. That means that the lone pair can be either shifted from this oxygen atom. If it is there, double bond will be on the left hand side, and if it's from the right hand side oxygen atom, you can show it in this way. Take it toward the right hand side of the right oxygen atom, and you will indicate the lone pair. So here the oxygen has got the 2 lone pair. Here it has got the 3 lone pair. In this case, where double bond is formed, we have only 2 lone pair, and where there is a single oxygen, single bond between the nitrogen and oxygen, there we will have the 3 lone pairs. Now these structures, they are known as the, we can draw more than one structure for a molecule just by shifting of the electrons. There will be only difference in the arrangement of the electron pair as a lone pair or as a shared electron pair, right? That time those structures are known as the resonating structures. So these are the resonating structures, which are the structures where the total number of electrons will be electron pair or the electron will be same. Only difference lying in the number of the shared pair and the number of the lone pair. Right, students? So this is the structure of the anion. Now, students, we will draw for a Lewis structure for a cation. Right, so here I am taking H3O positive. So student, you can just write down the Here the total number of electrons, valence electrons here first. So here total number of valence electrons will be equal to, so hydrogen has atomic number 1, so it has got 1 electron in its valence shell also. So 1 into 3 plus oxygen, so it is 1 into 3 for the 3 hydrogen atoms, and oxygen it is only 1, so it is 6. So it is how many? 9 electrons. Now since it is a cation, the species is a cation having a single unit of positive charge. So we have to get the, now the number of electrons will be 9 minus 1, that is 8 electrons, right? The 8 electrons will have to be distributed. Now here, as I said earlier when we discussed the rule, that when we have hydrogen and fluorine, they will always be present at the terminals. So though hydrogen is least electronegative element, but then also we are going to place it on the terminal, right, in this way. So this is one hydrogen atom, this is another hydrogen atom, this is another hydrogen atom. Student, now I'm not sure, you can also do it in this way also. We have just representing the electron pair with the bond, right? So here how many it is? 1 and 2, this is 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Now, how many electrons are left? 7 and 8. We can't place over a hydrogen because hydrogen has only one electron, right? So, we will place that 2 electrons over here. So, how many total we are getting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 electrons have been distributed. Now, what we'll do? You will just count whether the octet has been complete or a duplet is complete. So, here hydrogen duplet is complete, here also and here also. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 electrons of oxygen is also complete. So either you can show it in this way, showing the octet complete, and don't forget to enclose it within a square bracket, putting a unit, the charges which is there on the molecule. Now you can represent this molecule in this way also. This is oxygen. You can either write it in this way also. This is the positive charge here, right? So this ion is known as the hydronium ion, right? So you can represent the Lewis structure of a molecule either in this form, diagrammatic representation, or you can write it in this way also, that the Lewis structure of the hydronium ion.